What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here with another episode of the Non-League 2 Lore series with Scarborough AFC, episode number 40. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action. If you guys too like anything Twitch related, be sure to go ahead and check out our Twitch channel. We are doing more and more streams lately, so be sure to go ahead and check that out for pretty much any game you can think of. We will play it for sure, but getting back into it here, we have not had a great run of form between episodes. Last episode, we lost and drew Swindon and Crew, and then in between episodes, we actually drew 0-0 and 1-1 away from home. We've got two home games here today. Gateshead and Wealdstone will be both played in this episode, so we're not going to waste any more time. It is a big game against Gateshead, as they are only... where are they? Gateshead, 13th in the league. So they're pretty much right up with us in the league, and we need a big effort from the boys here. Rhodes, he's asking to be substituted off for this game. So we'll play Willagi in this one, give Rhodes a little bit of rest. And that's how we're going to have to do it. It is what it is. We don't like having to play backup players, especially in this National League, but Willagi is experienced, a very decent player, and we need to hope that he can perform here today away or at home at the Flamingo Land Stadium against Gateshead as we get the ball rolling and underway here in this one. I hope to see good possession from the boys here today, solid play, and it does look like Powell and Horton are pretty tired already, so we'll need to look to bring them off in this game as Powell's going to work it down to Willagi. Willagi trying to work down the line. He's going to end up losing the ball. And are we going to face the consequences of losing possession down that right-hand side as Gateshead down the middle of the pitch with tons of space down, oh man, down the center of our defense. Thankfully, it is saved there by Hayward, making an amazing save. But we've got to defend a corner here. Can we do it? That is the bigger question. Ball is crossed in. Hayward comes out, makes the play, and we live to fight another day. I can't really get my face to not be too super bright. There we go. That's a little bit better. But 28 minutes into this game, we are currently still 0-0. Horton is definitely going to need to come off within the first 50 minutes of the half. Who is that guy jumping on the sideline? Is that us? That'd be interesting if that was us. We're going to tell the team to focus up here as Gateshead with a play down the left-hand side of the pitch. Looking to cut in. They do so. Can we get a steal and go the other way? As of right now, no. But can Coville... I don't even know if that's Coville. That might be Luke Cook trying to get the turnover. Here we are in our middle third. Let's see if we can maybe cause a turnover, or they're going to get a nice, beautiful chip over the top. That's surely offsides. Crossed in. Wow. Offsides? No? Maybe? It is offsides. I was going to say, surely that has to be offsides because that was a mile off. Team seems to be pretty tired. It is halftime. XG map, nothing really going in favor of us whatsoever. We need to put a real show on out there in the second half, and we're going to look to bring Horton off. We'll look to bring Perver off, and then we'll look to bring Powell off as everyone else seems to be in decent fitness right now. And I'm thinking 60th minute, we're going to make the substitutions. So we're going to bring off Horton for Mary, Perver off for Willies, and then who else did I say? Powell off for Teely, or Teal, however you want to say it. But those are our substitutions. Hopefully they'll be able to make a difference in the match today, as we've had no shots on target this entire game, which is a bit concerning. But it is what it is. Willies is going to go for the long throw into Younger. He's going to play back to Willies, out to Teal, back to Teal. Who's he going to work this to? Willies to Willagi. Willagi crosses it in low to Luke Cook, who gets the goal. He is on sides. That is a 1-0 lead here at home. That's what we like to see. And Luke Cook making an impact, as well as Kieran Waleji making a massive impact on this game, being a substitute player in for Harvey Rhodes. Slides it into Luke Cook, and Cook, fresh off the suspension, puts one into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead here in this game. The bigger question is, can we hold on with just a few minutes to spare? We have had no real clear-cut opportunities in this game until that play. Can we somehow hold on? We're going to, and that is a 1-0 decisive victory at home. The XG map was well in their favor. Shots 4-4, 2-2 on target. XG pretty even. We're both below 1. Possession 60-40 for us. So that's what we like to see. The boys are absolutely pleased and delighted, as well as their manager. And that sees us go up to 9th. Chesterfield win their game 3-0, so they take the lead in the league. Oldham Athletic 3-0 victory against Yeovil Town, and Yeovil is down there. Our next game is against Wildstone, and they are down there in 20th, fighting to stay out of relegation. So we'll go ahead and simulate up to the next game, and if anything happens in between now and then, we will be sure to catch you guys up on that. So nothing big happening in between the games, but we've got, again, another big match at home that we surely want to get the victory in here today. Ollie Younger is tired, so we'll actually give Teely the start in this game, and he's only half a tick down on the Stars compared to Ollie Younger, so maybe it is potentially time to move on from Ollie Younger in this save. As much as I hate to say that, it might be time to do so. We'll bring Thornton on the bench as a substitute. We've got Coville and Rhodes in there. And then I'm really thinking of potentially bringing Waleji on, as he had a great performance coming in off the bench. But I think we're going to leave the rest of the team as is, as we are in desperate need of points. 3 more points to the good would be amazing today. I suppose 1 point would be okay, but since we are at home, I expect a big performance from the squad and find a way to get things going in the right direction again, as we've been on a bit of a down spell. Luca Coville suffered a bruised shin. I think he'll be okay with a bruised shin, but should be able to nurse him through the rest of the match. Yeah, I'd like to think so, as Coville actually does take on the midfield there, finds Charlie Brown. He's going down the right-hand side. Can he find a cross into the box? No, he does not. Harvey Rhodes now. Can he get a cross in? No, he's going to find it back to Charlie Brown. Brown's going to try to cross it in. Rhodes is there. He's down, and I mean, that's a pretty suspect penalty if you ask me, but it doesn't matter. We will take it, and who is the penalty taker? It is going to be Luca Coville. Puts it in on the spot, and that gives us a 1-0 lead here at home in the rain. His 8th goal of the season, Luca Coville puts it into the back of the net, and on again a pretty suspect-looking penalty call. I honestly thought it was outside the box, but hey, we're not going to complain too much. Anything that goes our way like that, we will surely take and be grateful for the opportunity. As we've got a highlight here, 25th minute for our opponents, and let's tell the boys here to focus up, make sure that we can get a steal, and what a steal there by Rhodes. He's going to play it into Luke Cook. Cook actually loses it, and here comes our opponents. Kind of a bit of pinball going back and forth in the middle third of the pitch, as both teams trying to maintain possession. It looks like our opponents are going to be able to do so here for now. And let's hope it doesn't lead to a goal. Chip over the top. Nicely placed ball, and it is into the back of the net there by Leo Cardoso. And we've got a tie game 1-1 here in the 26th minute. Kind of disappointing we couldn't hold on to possession there in the midfield and gave it away right away. But a beautiful chip over the top by our opponents. Finds Hayward guessing the wrong way. I don't even know where he was going on that one. And it's in the back of the net. And we are currently tied 1-1 here. Possession still in our favor, 66-38, or 62-38 now. And Luke Cook from deep. Is he going to go for target? He does. And the keeper's got to come up big with a save there. So we've got a corner kick opportunity It's going to be an in-swinger here from Luka Koval. Can we get a head to the ball? Can we get it in the back of the net? Back post is open. The ball is cleared, but only as far as Frankie Maguire, who's going to play that down to Koval. On his favorite left foot, finds Perver. Perver down to Rhodes. Is he going to cross it in on that right foot? He does. Brennan is there, but unable to win the ball. It falls to Horton. Takes a nice touch. Horton inside the box. He's going to take the shot. And Braden Horton is going to find it into the back of the net for the lead once again in this game. Up 2-1 here just before the stroke of halftime. And you can see here we just kept the pressure on after that corner kick. And fell to Horton. Takes a nice touch. Beats his defender. Another nice touch. And I have no idea how he slotted that home. Short side OP beating the keeper. And that is a 2-1 lead here in this game. Our opponents also only have one shot on target. The XG map should look pretty crazy, and it does. It's 1.32 to their 0.21. Shots 8-1, 5-1 on target. Possession 57-43. It's coming back to almost 50-50 here in this game. The boys are delighted. They're happy. We get them fired up with our halftime talk. And we're going to need to look to bring Brennan off here shortly as Luke Cook in the midfield loses the ball. Ball is played in. Can we make a save or a defensive stop? We at least push them to the outside. Ball is placed into the 18-yard box. A little bit of pinball. Tom Solonki slots that into the back of the net, and that's not what we like to see. A terrible giveaway there by Luke Cook in the midfield, especially in the attacking midfield. And just kind of sloppy pinball action. The keeper not really knowing what to do, and it is what it is. We're going to need to make some substitutions here as well. As Brennan is tired, we'll bring on Dom Tier. Mary's going to come on for Horton. And I think we should be able to go the rest of the match with only making those substitutions. Potentially Cook or even Koval. Koval looks pretty tired. Slight injury. We're going to need to take him off. That's unfortunate as Mary's going to play it into Maguire. Trying to find Perver. It's nicely defended, but Perver back on the ball. Finds Mary. Down to Dom Tier. Crosses in towards Koval, and Luka Koval getting his second of the game, but they're going to call offsides. Dang it. That was so close. Let's see here. Is he offsides? Where? I don't know about that, man. That was a great ball played in. And Koval is saying he's too injured to press on. So that's unfortunate. Luke Cook's going to have to play the outside. And Coulson is going to play attacking mid. So that's quite interesting. We'll have to see if Luke Cook can make a difference on the outside. But Dom Tier making somewhat of a difference in this game with a beautiful cross to Koval. Unfortunately, offsides. And as things stand, we will draw this game. But I'm really hopeful that we can get a highlight here. Oh, boy. The highlight might go against us here. What a terrible giveaway from the defense. Oh, my goodness. Big save. I was about to say, guys in. Our opponent's in, but somehow Hayward makes the big save. We've got to defend the corner kick here to keep this thing level at 2. It's going to be an in-swinger. Ewing is going to play it in, and it is cleared away. Maguire's going to be first to the ball, and can we make them pay? Apparently not. That's not what I meant to do. I want nope, not instructions either. We want shouts, and we want to demand more here with very little time left in this game. We've got a highlight here. Can we steal this one? In the dying minutes, Dom Tier is there. Back post, plays it towards Mary, who hasn't been great. I don't want him shooting. He crosses in towards Charlie Brown, and he slots it. Oh, he's offsides. Oh, my goodness. 2 offsides plays. You've got to be kidding me. Should have been 4-2. The game ends all square, 2-2. That's kind of a poor performance going up against a team that we should be beating. Oh, man, what are we at in the table? We're currently in 9th, so we didn't lose a position, but if we would have won, we would have been back in the playoff positions. So it is what it is. I'm kind of bummed out. Luka Koval only out 1 to 2 days. That's perfectly fine. Send the assistant. And, yeah, that's how this episode is going to end. Another draw-filled day. We were able to get off the schneid against Gateshead, winning 1-0, but we should have won the second game. Unfortunately, doesn't go our way. We end up drawing twice, but that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, but we will see you guys in the next episode.